guys, welcome back to the channel. Live well, and I hope we're all doing well. Right, so I gotta say I haven't been doing videos for the past couple of weeks because me myself have not been well, guys. Yeah, I've been struck down by some mysterious flu, got me under, as they say. Right, but anyway, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be about growing some okras. I may do a couple of watermelons that I've already got that's ready, and a couple of pumpkin plants, right guys? And maybe as well I'm going to fit in some tomatoes too. All right, so where I'm going to be doing my okras is going to be here, right? What I've learned about okras is this year they need to be direct sown. So in the past few years, what I've been doing is I've been putting them in pots and then trying to transfer them into the soil. And I have to say, I haven't had good results doing that. So this year, I'm going to be trying to go directly into the soil, guys. So all I'm going to be doing here is just clean up the space where I'm going to be planting them, guys. Just a quick little weeding, and I'm going to be putting them here. So I haven't been here for 2 weeks yet. It just looks like, things have just overgrown more than they would have done if I was here, keeping on top of it. So yeah, bit of catching up to do on the weeding, guys. Oh, these are amaranth plants. So if I can kind of go around them, I'll try. These little ones down here. As I like to say, guys, volunteers make food too. So as well as us growing, if we're trying to grow food on a serious level, it doesn't really matter, where the food grows, as long as it's food growing. All of these haze weeds, let's get them out of our beds. Like radish that's been growing all over the place, guys. As you can see, it's a nice looking one. I'm going to keep it to the side, and also those radishes are also volunteers, so that's what I'm saying. The thing is, every year the amaranth plants just grow randomly all over the place. So I try to encourage them because I also use them in my cooking too. Yes, guys, weeding is a necessity, part of the gardening. Don't be afraid to get your hands in the soil. As long as the plants are not poisonous, don't be afraid. It's all part of the gardening. All right, so let me just give the bed a little clean. Let's jump on this side. Yes, guys, I'm going to need to get a little bit close and personal with the broad beans. But I'll be coming here a little bit more frequently just to try to keep up on the weeding because I have got a lot of weeding to do the past 2 weeks, like I said. Yeah, I was just down, unable to come here, and nature does do what it does, basically. Right, guys, so once we've got our weeds of our bed. Like we said, we just try to give it a little even, try to get things down as even as possible, the compost. Right. Guys, so these are the okras we're going to be growing. Clemson's spineless. Let's hope they stick to their name, so to speak. I don't like them very hard, Right, so, yeah. First time I'm actually growing okra directly, because like I said before, I just thought you had to kind of transplant them like every other plant. And that's what I've been doing. But the result has been poor. So let's try it. Let's try going in directly and see if we get a better result, guys. Right, so I'm just basically going to just tickle the soil. And I'm going to try to put two seeds. Right, guys, the seeds look a bit like this, sorry. Okra seeds. Something like this. And I'm going to try to put two in each of the areas that I've made the little shuffle in. And so about 1.5 feet. I'm going to do the other two because I believe they grow as plants. So, yeah. 1.5 feet, guys. And this is just me, like I said, experimenting. Doing them on the outdoors. I just want to give them enough space. If they do grow, then at least they can, grow to some size. Alright, so that will be it for the okras, guys, on this side here. I'm going to give this a bit of a watering and make sure that everybody's settled down. And then, let's hope that they grow and give me some okras, guys. I haven't had very good luck with the okras so far. Right, so on the next thing I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to move over to my tomatoes. I've got some tomatoes here that I've carried from home. Now, I did have a lot more tomato plants, but like I had explained in the past, some of my plants did die in a cold snap we had. So I can only work with what I have. All right. These two so far, these are my super almonds. They grow to like a reasonable sized tomato, fairly big. These ones there, I believe, is a Tigerella, and I've got 4 of them shuffling in there. I'm not sure if they are Rio Grandes or if they're money makers, guys. But I'm gonna go with these ones for now. I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna be putting them. So I'm gonna be putting them in where my garlic used to be, right here. The rest of this garlic I've got to pull out. I have got a bit of a story to say about the garlic, but you have to wait for the garlic video, I suppose, guys. All right. So I'm gonna be putting them here for now in the middle here. All right. I need to come and get these garlics out, but I'll just put it in the space where it's tidy up so far. And I need to come back and do some more tidying up, guys. Hey guys, so we've just done a quick little tidy up. And the whole idea is this is supposed to be like my tomato section. I may put a few cucumbers as well because I got this thing at the top of it. I'll be putting a stick just to support it in the middle somewhere so it can support the weight eventually. Now these tomatoes here, I'm not sure if they're determined or not. It's the first time I'm growing them, you know. So we just grow the tomatoes in a classic manner, guys. Idea is try to make a hole deep enough. Now we're gonna be putting most of the tomatoes in there. Now I believe a lot of people they see the little hairs on there and they say that roots are gonna grow out of there, but I personally don't believe so. I think those are just trichomes. But the roots will still grow out from the stem so at some point. but not from those little white hairs. I don't believe so. All right, we'll just give it a little firm down. I think major. And yeah, that'll be our first tomato plants of the season being put down. About 1.5 foot or just about a foot away. Gonna repeat the process. This one here is our Tigerella. We'll put her right here. As you can see, she's kind of grown all the way up to the top, so I don't think I'll be putting her all the way down as deep as the others. Yeah, she will just do like this. She'll be fine. Let's take out some of the bottom leaves because we don't really want kind of branches and leaves like this to be touching the soil. Yeah, and she's outdoors, so as she's growing and stuff, we will be giving her a little pruning and taking care of her as best as we can. So we've got 3 here so far, and along here we've got some spring onions, getting ready to go into flower to give us some more seeds for next year. I've got some smaller tomato plants here as well, which I also believe, I've got them here. I might as well put them down. These guys here, right? Now I'm not sure if these are the money makers or if these are the Rio Grandes. I'm not quite sure. We're gonna be doing a little bit of transplanting here from pot to the bed. Don't really have a lot of roots on here, but it should be okay, guys. I'm just gonna try to squeeze her next to this plant here. Guys, I got 3 smaller ones here. Well, why not, guys? Why not? These are, like I said, I'm not sure if they're going to be money makers or if they're going to be Rio Grandes, but I know they're from one of those kind of seed selections. And the thing is, we're now ending of May. I don't know if I've got enough time to say sow them, put them in pots and transplant, so we're just going to go directly into the soil. The time is warm enough as well. You're definitely not going to be getting no frost. God knows. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting any frost in this weather, in this time of the summer, should I say. But yeah, nothing could surprise me, guys. Um, Right. So this is it for the tomatoes, guys. And I got some pumpkins and some and 2 watermelon plants to do, but I believe I'll do that on the next video, guys. So for now, I'd just like to say, let's live well and together we grow.